KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP. Today, I don't have a name for this sandwich. We're going to call it a BLTXYZ sandwich. It's a lot of fun to make and it tastes amazing. Right, come follow this little journey on how I made this behemoth. 420 grams worth of canned chickpeas. I've just given those a strain and a rinse. And I'm going to add in around about 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of some tahini, sesame seed paste. So you can add as much or little depending on your palate and how strong you want that sesame flavour. Alright, I really like the tahini, so I'm going to load that up a little bit. Little bit of garlic, around about the equivalent to 1 to 2 cloves worth. I'm using a garlic paste there. You can use crushed garlic if you want. Right, nice and simple. Now, I'm going to add in the juice of 1 lemon, roughly. And make sure you get the seeds out, otherwise, it won't be really pleasant to eat. So give those a really good squeeze through. These lemons were a little bit harder to squeeze. A good dose of some olive oil, just like that, probably around about 1/3 to 1/4 cups worth. Right, put that in your food processor and give that a bit of a blitz. Now you might notice it will go a little bit thick. Don't worry, I'll show you a little trick on how to bring this back. A little bit of room temperature water that can go straight in, and that's going to loosen this up and make a really nice spreadable dip. We'll change the colour a little bit, but don't worry about that. It's not going to hurt the flavour. So we just pulse that up again for about another 60 seconds or so. Okay, just like that, and just check for flavour. And if you think it needs a bit of salt, add some salt. And if you don't think it needs it, well, don't add it. I'm going to add in a little bit and give that one more blitz through. I always like to add salt towards the end on something like this. It's too easy to overdo it. Alright, now for the next part of my sandwich, I've got 4 to 5 soft boiled eggs, or a 3 to 3.5 minute egg, and I've just given those a peel, taking the shell off of course, because that doesn't taste nice in a sandwich. And I'm just going to run a knife through those and munch it all up. A little bit of dried dill. I like the dill in the egg, it just works beautifully. Okay, that can go straight in. Okay, and here I'm just using a store-bought mayonnaise, a good tart one. I'm not going to use my Kewpie mayo that you normally see me use. I'm just going to use a really good deli style mayonnaise. Put that in, and again with the back of a fork, just mash all of that through, and before you know it, you're going to have a really nice sandwich topping. Alright, you can use this for all sorts of different things. If you wanted to add a bit of curry powder to it, make a curried egg, you most certainly can. Mrs. KP didn't want curried egg on this sandwich tonight, so we're not doing it. So just get a nice sort of even consistency. Here I've got an avocado, got half a lime, going to give that a bit of a squeeze over. I was going to slice this, but I thought, hey, let's make this a little bit easier and a little bit more user friendly to actually construct. Again, using the back of a fork, I'm just going to mash that avocado up and make up a very nice simple guacamole. Okay, it'll take you a few minutes to do, but don't worry, it's all in the fun. Salt it if you think you need it. Right, let's start getting our sandwich put together. I'm going to take the crust off this to make it look a little bit more like a club sandwich, but we've taken club way beyond that. We've gone past casino, we've gone past resort. This sandwich did get out of control pretty quickly, but I'll tell you what, it was so much fun to do. Alright, and as I put each layer down, I'll sort of describe what we're doing. So on the bottom here, I'm going to put on some of our hummus. We're not going to use any margarine or any butter. We're going to use our spreads as our basic parts for our sandwich. So I've added down a piece of sliced tasty cheese, and here I've got some thinly sliced smoked chicken. I'm going to add a bit of that on. That's going to give us a beautiful flavour there. Really nice and rich. Okay, so we're going to add that down. Just a nice even layer. We don't need to go too bananas on the amount of toppings because of the amount of topping that we are actually using. Right, another piece of bread on top, and now we can start putting in some of our egg mixture that we just made for our next layer. Alright, so layer that up just like that. How easy is this? Alright, and those flavours already do work together, but we're going to add even more. I told you, this sandwich got out of control. But I'll tell you what, for a Sunday night's dinner, it was absolutely perfect. So, a little bit of lettuce, pop him on top just like that. Okay, don't need a lot. And here I've got some cucumber that I've got my vegetable peeler, and I've just run that vegetable peeler up and down and made some nice thin slices of cucumber. And cucumber on a sandwich does really work. Just beautiful flavour. So just get a nice thin layer of that going over the top. Really nice and simple. And if you haven't tried going overboard on a sandwich and doing it well, like we're doing here, we're putting lots of ingredients, but we're keeping this sandwich nice and tight. It's definitely worth it, especially when it's a little bit warmer. Alright, a little bit of salt straight on top. Cucumber loves salt. Another slice of our bread that can go straight on. Alright, now another piece of our tasty cheese, and I'm going to add the guacamole on right now. I probably should have put it underneath, but look, I've got MS and I forget things. I get things confused all the time. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So, but it doesn't matter. The whole thing just tastes amazing. And you can add as many of these layers or as little as you like. You can just keep creating. I'm going to put another slice on top just like that. Oh, yum. This looks magnificent. Alright, now, just wondering what else I can actually put onto this sandwich. And a bit of tasty cheese straight over the top, just grated, okay. And it's actually a Mexican cheese blend. And I get out my favourite toy, my blowtorch, and I'm just going to grill that cheese off over the top of this bread, just like I'm doing right there. And before you know it, you've got KP's BLT. We forgot the bacon, that's why we had the smoked chicken. But my BLTXYZ sandwich, I'd love to see you try and make something outrageous and something real fun like this at home. It's really enjoyable. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Even if you didn't like it, hit that like button. We're trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom elevated in the YouTube world. Hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. Share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media, and leave me a comment. I love reading and I love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make one of my crazy little ideas that pops in this damaged brain of mine, well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos. Again, I've already eaten this sandwich and I'm going to tell you, it is delicious. Alright, I will catch you next time. Bye.